Previously on Alan Wake.
Previously on Ando's Bird and Bird Adventures.
Previously on
Ando.
that game that we beat last time. More game has inexplicably happened because we need your money.
Oh, he's gonna hug the shit out of her.
Hug the shit out of you, bitch.
His wife with her fart face. Alan, why does it smell like a dog fart in here?
Somewhere in the dark place.
She looks like someone
Why are you
farted
underwater in
in
a house?
It's an ocean.
Yeah, I don't remember him.
the ocean.
I don't. Yeah, I don't remember him having the monster voice at that point in the game.
Any difficult undertaking. There are mixed.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Bring that clip up,
Yeah, bring that clip up, Tom.
or don't.
Show the beautiful footage.
It's an ocean. About the work. Like an illness.
We can't roll the beautiful TMP footage since this isn't Resident Evil.
If only there was.
You're
a TMP.
editing this. You can roll whatever the fuck you want. You can roll a picture of a fucking dildo falling down a flight of steps if you wanted to.
I did, in fact, put a dildo in a video once already.
Very good. I'm
true.
proud of you.
I did. That was when the plagas came out of the penis.
Ah, okay.
Penlagus.
Penis.
Everything's wrong. Oh, I remember this. They all have fucking weird like voices.
Yeah.
This is actually really cool. I do remember this feature.
I had a disturbing.
I read all of your books.
Like it's like all like from the beginning of the game, but everything's all fucking fucked up and weird.
Yeah. Like you can kind of
He's
like
a ghost
see
man.
halfway through.
Yeah.
Yeah, see through people.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it.
Yeah, because this is like him rewriting the story back to like
Yeah.
where everything could be normal again.
Yep.
But he has to do it like from the beginning again.
Yeah.
Serious? Again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I slapped the shit out of the jukebox
Smack
again.
it good, girl.
Wasn't there an achievement for sitting there listening to the whole song?
Something like that, I
Yeah.
think. Or no, it's not listening to the whole song. It's basically that you hit... When you come back here later in the game, you gotta play it on the jukebox again.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
It's like one or the other. I couldn't remember.
Investigate the shitter.
Go back to the shitter. Alan
Do
Wake
not
is
go
a man.
in the
He doesn't pee
ladies'
sitting down.
Do not go into the ladies' room.
A true wake sprinkles when he tinkles.
That's right.
Oh.
Listen to me. No deeper.
What?
Focus. You're losing yourself. I will try to help the best I can, but it's up to you. Find a better point of contact.
What do you mean?
Here's what you do. You wrap your dick in tinfoil, make it fork at the end, and then stick your dick in an outlet.
Yes.
Nightmares. Too deep. Can't take the pressure. It's too much.
Suddenly, Wake found himself face to face with himself.
Oh.
I'm standing in the mirror.
I'm asking him to be Alan Wake.
You will need weapons.
You'll need weapons. Here's this
Ooh.
floating flashlight.
Self. But what it represents.
Wasn't it how the flashlight like appeared in the beginning of the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Process of elimination. Be careful. I will try to find it.
They do more of those like word things that you have to like shine the light
Yeah.
on in this, right?
I think that's this one. Or is that the second one, Bird? That you have to
don't
do
know.
that one.
I think that's the second one because he's the writer. He has to write here. He's
By the
trying
way,
to
for
write
those
here.
of you that don't get that reference, that's from the original HBO Tenacious D show. The episode where they do the song for Tribute. There's a guy that lives next door to them, and they're just like playing constantly, trying to write a song. And he just like opens the door and he walks in. And he's like, "I'm a writer. I'm trying to write here." It's the best thing ever.
And every time someone like yells at him, he's just like, "But I'm
Oh.
a writer."
That was like a blonde
And the guy
man.
who plays him is the guy who's the bald guy from 30 Rock.
Yes. Because I will forever know him as the writer. So, yeah. we're in the dark place.
But it's still Bright Falls, kind of.
Yes.
Like, he's kind of, like, rewriting the situation. I don't remember. It's... Oh, games are confusing.
He's trying to write himself out, basically. He's trying to rewrite the story.
Kick it!
Would you one time kick it?
What the fuck?
Everything's a Tenacious D reference.
Pretty much.
Oh, I forgot how weird this is. Like, you're just, like, teleporting all over the place.
Yeah.
Twisted. These trees do.
Ooh!
Hey, buddy!
But yeah, you're basically trying to write yourself out of the dark place. But it's really confusing. Like, the Alan Wake that you are right now is inside the story that you're trying to rewrite to get yourself out.
Yeah, you're not actually playing as Alan Wake, technically.
Yeah, you're like Alan. You're the story version of Alan Wake.
You're his avatar.
Yeah, his drive-atar.
His drive-atar! You fucking beat me to it!
Yes, I
You
did.
piece of shit!
Fuck you, drive-atar.
But just like in the regular story, Alan is writing the story, and then you're playing an Alan that's in the story.
Oh no, I've gone cross-eyed.
Pretty much, yeah. But the Alan that's writing this story has basically gone insane and is in he's in the cabin.
So does that mean Mr. Scratch is the real Alan Wake?
Yes.
Wow, really?
That's exactly what that means.
Huh.
Right now,
I never thought about it that way.
Right now, Mr. Scratch is the real Alan Wake. Because remember at the end, he says that this is Mr. Scratch, he'll be taking your place for a while, or whatever he says.
Yeah, when he was standing there looking at him, and he was
Verizon
like,
Wireless!
Working.
Go
because
ahead.
they were both looking at each other, and the one had the Band-Aid on the head, on his forehead, and the other one didn't.
Yeah,
So it was like the way of telling which one was which.
yeah.
I'm trying to reach you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Outdated references. Outdated references
You know what?
are outdated.
It's still fine though. Like it's still bad because it's product placement the game,
Right.
but it's not terrible. Like I can deal with it.
So,
You see that GPS system going like crazy?
yeah. So here's I'm gonna try to explain this as it goes along because it's kind of confusing. So like I said, Mr. Scratch has basically taken the place of Alan Wake, and he's writing the story.
Oh, there's that weird painting on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wow.
Thomas Zane is still in the story, trying to help the real Alan Wake out of the story, so he can become himself. So he can become Alan Wake. I finally got to use that in a real scenario. But so you can come out of the story, out of the dark place, and be yourself again.
Garth Marenghi's Dark Place.
Yes.
It's a great show.
Tengu.
Oh my god, that fucking show. The weirdest goddamn thing ever.
Okay, so here's...
Turned against Wake.
See?
Cars flew toward him. It cracked bone and crushed muscle. It oozed hate. It wanted to bury him.
That's...
It oozed goosebumps.
That's like the grossest thing ever. The two eyes.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
So that's Mr. Scratch, who is basically an insane Alan Wake, writing the story that you're in right now. Because after playing this,
spooky cars.
after playing this the second, like after watching you play it through the game, I wanted to understand more about this. So I actually read up on a lot of this. So that way I can
basically all
explain
the
it to the
shitty
audience.
things that
and
happen
us.
during the story are happening because of Mr. Scratch. Because basically,
No, the things that happen during the main game are Alan writing the story.
Okay.
The things that happen now are because Alan is the real Alan writing the story is Mr. Scratch.
Okay.
Mr. Scratch is basically just like Alan's paranoid, schizophrenic, bad guy side.
He gotta be the bad boy that all the girls like.
Like I said, towards the end of the game, when he was typing at the typewriter, one hand was dark and one hand was.
Yep, and Ando nailed it on the head without even really knowing that was going to be a. I mean, you played the game.
I played it, but I
You
didn't
never
realize
noticed that
it
before, yeah.
until
But yeah, like I said, I looked up a lot of what's going on, and because I wanted to make sure that I knew, and as well as I could convey it better to the folks watching at home.
A spooky door.
Wow.
Although you have to go in there, so.
like-
but it's weird that the door was a thing.
It's kind of like Ghost Dad, only the ghost store didn't drug women. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I was
That
getting
you
at.
were. You know what? Put your arms up, Bird, because you wouldn't have been reaching for that any less.
This is me reaching for those jokes.
I actually find that a lot of the stuff. What's cool about the DLC for this game is a lot of the stuff that happens in it, and not that the stuff that happens in the main game isn't interesting or cool, but like things are a lot more have that Silent Hilly confusion to them.
Like shit starts popping off in the DLC.
Yeah, like things don't make a lot of sense. Because you're not like you're in a what's the
Yeah,
word?
there's still a guy
what's the
there.
word for that? Non-Euclidean geometry is the word I hear all the time. That doesn't make any sense though. Not for this.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what?
That is an H.P. Lovecraft term, and I'm not using that here. But no, basically, you know that like you'll walk out of this door. I don't know if this is true or not, but you might walk out this door and end up someplace that doesn't even connect to this.
Well, that's what I was saying. When he was in the diner, he walked out the door and he was in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right here. See?
Yeah.
Impossible spaces.
Exactly. That's the word I'm looking for. Is like
pocket
is that,
space.
That shit happens a lot in Silent Hill.
yes.
That's like the tropiest of Silent Hill tropes
It's like in
that
Silent
have ever troped.
and this isn't a spoiler since Ando hasn't played it, but there's a section in Silent Hill where you keep dropping down like not elevator shafts, but like holes in the ground,
Yeah.
and you just keep doing it. And by the like you do like 5 or 6 of them, and at the end of it, you're just like, how far down am I? And then you walk and you're like outside.
Yeah.
It's super weird. But there's a lot of what's happening here is basically Alan fighting himself to get out. Is what's happening here.
I think I gotta go to this one.
And a lot more of this, and a lot of this DLC.
The changes were becoming more violent.
Yeah, okay.
It wasn't so much ripped apart as it was missing. Like some great hand had reached down and scooped it up.
This is very Silent Hill.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. There was a street here, but it's not.
yeah. Well, it's just like I love how it like just
Oh,
fucking
Jesus.
falls from the heavens. But like yeah, the giant holes in the ground that like block your progress of where you should be able to go. And what sucks is that you don't like the first time I played this, I didn't really understand a lot of what was happening. You know what I mean? Like it's
To
a
me,
really
that was part of the charm. Is like there's not enough stuff that doesn't. Oh, this is the
Yeah.
collectible of this.
Yeah, the cardboard cutouts.
The cardboard cutouts.
You
are
missed
all
one already,
like-
though.
yeah. You missed the one of you in the diner.
I don't think I tried to look at that one. I
Oh,
couldn't,
really?
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, then they must be of like the other characters then.
Yeah.
Isn't the Barry one you shine a light on him and he comes to life?
I don't know.
remember.
I feel like there was something like that, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, just go back that way. That's the way you came from. But yeah, like, I like the fact, like, when I first played it, I liked the fact that I didn't 100% understand everything.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I'm of the belief that I don't need to be spoon-fed information via a video game.
I don't mind when games are confusing as fuck and there's no
Yeah.
like this was confusing as fuck the first time I played it. And I was
Yeah.
okay with it.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
What else?
See the Boydies.
Shadows of the Damned had a weird fucking ending
Yeah.
where it
Yeah.
was either where the ending either took place before the game or after the game. I have no idea.
Right.
There's like theories that the ending is like before or after the game. I don't get it, but even like there's like weird theories about like I don't even know how people can come up with it, but like No More Heroes. Like there's like weird theories about that game for some reason.
I just saw a video recently about No More Heroes where it's like, is it the first one where you like fight your sister or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you slow that section down, that
there's-
speeds
you-
up.
Yeah, the description she gives in the beginning.
It's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super gross. But like,
That's
this
why
is-
she's like, because that's a Duke Nukem reference. Because she's like, I don't want to tell the story because the game will get delayed even further, and we may have to get slapped with a mature rating.
Yeah.
And like, I think it's either her that says it or Travis that goes, no, she says it. She's like, you don't want this game to be called No More Heroes Forever, do you? So,
Suda51, I guess, like, kind of jokingly said recently that we might get a No More Heroes 3 in, like, 15 to 25 years.
and it's going to be on a Nintendo console. Because I feel like that, like, I think I've heard that before. This is like maybe like a year or two after 2 came out, when he was like, he only wants to do, like, No More Heroes is like strictly like a Nintendo platform series.
Right.
Yeah, but he said like, he's like, yeah, we might do it like down the road, but like, he doesn't think it's going to be till at least like another 10 years or so.
Thing was, I never finished 2, and like, I don't know why, I just never did. But like, I think it was like a boss I got stuck on or something else, I don't remember, but I liked it, but I heard it wasn't as good as the first game.
Yeah, I never played it. I played whatever the PS3 remake was of the first one.
Yeah.
And like,
And they add the second No More Heroes 2 bosses in that as like special bosses.
Yeah. They weren't. I heard they weren't nearly as good in that one, but
No, there's like I said, I think I got like halfway through it, and there was only like maybe 1 or 2 bosses that were like memorable that fought so far. I mean, there may be more, I haven't fought them, but I still like the original.
The other thing I was gonna say of stuff just like not conveyed, like there's some sort of message, but it just like it's never truly conveyed to you very well. That's one of the reasons why, and I know I talk about this all the time, but 12-ounce mouse is perfect for that.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff going on, and if you start watching it, it's like, okay, this is just some show about a mouse that fucking gets drunk and steals shit. And then you're like, wait a minute, there's like conspiracies, and there's like fucking like aspirin farms going on, and like you don't know who's the good guy, and like basically the end is kind of like he's in it, like the whole show is done in a simulation, but then there's like,
hey, person that's online that I'm gonna have to censor when I edit this.
do
you really?
But like,
I usually do.
It's basically like,
I know you do.
like he's in a simulation that's in a simulation.
Oh,
Yeah.
like that South Park episode.
Yeah, kind of like. But it's just.
This is what I meant. I thought it was the cardboard cutouts, but it's like the names of the people or whatever.
I remember this. This happened before we found Barry.
But yeah, 12-ounce mouse is like confusing. I was just thinking of another game that was like really fucking weird that I want to do a play. Like, I want to play through it, not on the channel, obviously, because it's.
I think you have to go in there, Bird.
Yeah,
it's short
There's a door
enough.
right to your right there.
It's short enough that I
Or
could
no, that's right there. I'm sorry.
play it for the show, but I don't want to because it's just kind of weird. Near.
Yeah.
There's like, it's fine. It's like a hack and slash type game. It's like
Yeah.
a character action type game, kind of. But like, there's like one section of the game where it starts to get really weird. Like, you play through the game, and then like halfway through, there's like a time skip. Like something happens, and then everything is different, and it starts to get really fucking like super confusing. You go to this one dungeon, and all it is a text adventure.
Oh God.
Like, it's just black on black screen, white text adventure section.
So
it's really good.
So it's Frog Fractions.
Kinda, yeah. It does that. But it's not super involved though. Like,
Right. It's not as ridiculous as
Yeah.
fractions.
Oh shit! I didn't
So
realize
they-
it was almost dead.
But they do that, and then there's like, there's something else that's like really super weird that you go through. But like, you have to play through the game like 4 times.
Oh.
Because there's 4 separate endings, but I got the first 3 endings, but I never got the good ending, where people say it's like the super depressing ending. You have to get every weapon in the game, but to do that, you have to do like literally almost every side quest.
Oh God. Yeah.
And one of the side quests is gardening in your garden.
Yeah, you told me about this, and it's like doing
like-
the gardening stuff is just like super bullshit.
Because it's in real time.
What?
So like, if you play for a little while one day and then come back a week later, your plants will be dead. So you have to start over from the beginning.
Oh my God.
So the only way, like I heard, like the best ways of doing it is manipulating the Xbox clock
Right.
to whatever. I guess. I don't know.
There's something else spooky? Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Okay. It almost hit me. It would have killed me.
But one of the endings, it's either the ending or the beginning of the game, is a straight reference to Drakengard, because it's from the same people that made Drakengard.
It's what there's an ending. I don't want to ruin it because I don't want to be made fun of for being spoiler bird, but I think it's in Drakengard. The ending is one of the weirdest things.
Are you talking about the demon baby army?
No. It has to do with the dragon and you and your dragon. I don't know if I want to. Can I say
Do you
it?
fuck a dragon?
No.
I have the first game and I never played it, but no. There's
The key to get the door open.
I think I know what you're talking about. There's the beginning of the game, you play as Nier and his daughter, but in a different time, a different alternate reality.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be like
It's like
real today.
Yeah, you're
it's supposed to be present time, basically.
Yeah, you're both homeless or something, and it's winter or something, and Nier goes out for food, and he sees something flying in the sky, and people say it's the dragon from Drakengard or something. I don't know. It has a connection to one of the endings. I don't know.
I'm just gonna say it because I don't. No, you're not gonna play. You're not gonna finish it, even if you do.
I am gonna play it, but it's not gonna be anytime soon for me to remember what you're saying now.
Basically, what it is I think it's the ending to Drakengard. Is basically you go through a portal, end up in modern time, and as you come out of it, a bunch of airplanes shoot your dragon down, and it gets impaled in the top of the Empire State Building.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that one.
Okay, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I think that's Drakengard.
Yeah, it's
because I think that's the one where it's that it's supposed to be. Nier is supposed to be a direct sequel to it.
It's yeah, it's connected to it in some way. I always wanted to play the Drakengard series. I heard they were good. Except
there's one that came out on PS3 recently. I heard wasn't bad. It was a fairly good hack and slash.
I'm still here.
Drakengard.
Word and Ando, we're talking about obscure RPG games.
Drakengard 3 apparently has one of the worst final bosses because it's a rhythm. It just turns into a rhythm game where you have to time the button
that's
presses.
a fucking troll or some shit.
No, I've seen the video of it. It's so fucking weird.
That's terrible.
But apparently the game that series is like that. They just change it up with something fucking
yeah, they
goofy.
change it up all the time.
Like how I said with Nier, it just turns into a text adventure for a random part.
As of this recording, by the way, Frog Fractures 2 is still not out yet, and I'm mad. I want it to be out already.
I just like how he calls him an asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the brain pains.
This is the part I remember of this DLC.
I wasn't sure
Yeah.
the place got bigger.
Yeah, I just remember all these right here.
The signal was going haywire. I would have to figure
Do you have to do those?
You
No.
don't.
You don't.
I think that there is a.
There's one that you have
There's
to do.
an achievement that you
Oh yeah,
can
to get the guys with the fire. You can trip it so they're right next to it, and you can kill them.
like that. Yeah. That's what they're for.
Yeah, that's what they're
I think
there
there's
for.
an achievement in this part for getting all of them, and I think I've done it before. So I don't really have to do all of them. So I'm not going to.
I don't know if I mentioned this in any playthrough recently, but Becky was playing Symphony of the Night recently.
You did mention it at one
shit.
point. I do remember talking about it.
But
Oh, shit.
I'm not good at that game, so it was great to watch her play it because I had no idea 90% of the shit that goes on in that game. But Beelzebub is the most disgusting boss ever.
Yeah.
Yep. All those fucking horrible
Also,
flies.
you can beat him with if you get the
Fart glass?
If you get the level 3 fart gas mist, you can
But,
just fight him with that.
I didn't know
the
that.
way to get that is the most asinine way because you don't even need to get it.
Yeah, you have
Because
to fight that one boss.
The giant gold, Goldar from
yeah.
fucking Mighty Morphin Power
He's the
Rangers.
hardest boss in the game, apparently.
He is.
Because I was looking at his stats when we were because like she would go fight a boss, and then we would like go around and whatever, and so she's like, oh, find out how I get the level 3, because she kept calling it fart gas too.
Yeah.
And she's like, figure out how I get the level 3 fart gas. I'm like, okay, so I looked it up, and I'm like, yeah, you have to fight this whatever, I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh shit.
What is it? I don't remember.
He's a giant, like a 50-foot tall knight in like golden armor.
Yeah,
And
but
like,
he
he
kind of
just
looks.
shoots lightning at everywhere.
Yeah, he kind of looks. He seriously looks like Goldar though. Like he's like a weird goat creature.
Don't know if I've ever done that.
It's because you don't even need like.
Yeah, it's an optional boss.
It's an optional boss only to get the
level 3.
the fart gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of those bosses in the Upside Down Castle, unless they give you a piece of Vlad, which I love that they say it's Vlad.
Vlad's coccyx.
Vlad's coccyx. But yeah, like unless they give you a piece of Dracula,
They're not worth fighting.
you don't need to fight them.
There's probably only like what, like 8 bosses you probably have to fight.
Yeah.
There's like the one like that you fight like right when you get there, I think.
Yeah, that.
And then like the ones are his
The whatever the crow boss. That one's
Malphus.
Yeah.
Crow boss.
It's not called Malphus in that
Are
one.
you talking
though.
about? You talking about the guy with the the guy with the wings?
Yeah.
He's one of the ones you fight in. That's the regular castle.
Yeah, but
Those
you
are
fight
really-
another. I feel like you fight another crow boss like early on.
Those, you fight that guy at the begin, like in the regular castle, and those guys become regular enemies in the Upside Down Castle.
Okay, I'm thinking of.
Oh shit! Something's popping off outside.
I felt like there was a different like crow or some kind of animal boss. Like,
You know what my
The
favorite?
bat is in the Upside Down Castle.
oh, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Also, one of the other ones that I think you have to fight. I wasn't sure if you did or not. You have to fight the fucking mummy.
Yeah.
But like, that was one of the last ones that Becky fought, just because like we never went that way.
Yeah,
like,
because
there
you
are
can
some-
go out of order. It didn't
Yeah,
matter. In the,
there are some bosses that like there are some bosses that you can go into the room and walk right back out and not have to fight them. And
Yeah.
that was one of the ones that she did that with, where she like walked into the room and she's like, "Nope, this is a boss. Don't have time for this," and walked back out. And then we found out it was him, so she fought him last, and he's super fucking easy.
Yeah.
Who is this?
The mummy.
The mummy.
Oh, the mummy. My favorite boss in that game is Orlox, the
Yeah.
vampire. 'Cause
Yeah.
he turns all fucking gigantic.
Oh yeah. I kept calling him
think that-
Olfax for some reason.
Yeah.
Carfax.
I love fighting.
Fox.
I love fighting Legion in any Castlevania game.
He freaks me the fuck out.
I know, but I love fucking
Yeah.
fighting him. Because he's like almost like an easy boss, but not really.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, you don't want to do that.
Oh. Something's really popping off out there. Friend, bird. Or are you just gonna do them all?
There's Barry.
Barry? Hey, bestseller! Looking good!
His fucking Christmas lights.
You're not real.
Your fucking Christmas lights.
Wasn't Legion in that weird like multiplayer Castlevania
Yes.
game for Xbox?
Yep.
Yeah.
So was Beelzebub.
Beelzebub is so fucking gross.
Yeah. Just
Oh.
a dead guy just hanging there.
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
Shit flopping.
You know who he reminds me of? The mailman from Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Hey, how'd I look? There's no mirrors on this side.
Oh, and after that, I was like, man, like I really want to get back into play some Castlevanias. And I'm like, I really like Dracula's Curse. I wonder if there's some kind of remake, because you can fight Trevor and Sifa and Grant in the Upside Down Castle.
Yeah.
In
The Coliseum.
yeah, and
Which is a really cool boss fight, and that is also a boss fight in the second DS game in the optional dungeon, which is like basically its version of boss rush mode, which
Yeah.
is super fun.
And in I think it's in Castlevania of the Night, Symphony of the Night, or the one DS game that he's talking about. But when you fight them, it's a remixed version of the Castlevania 3
Yes.
music.
Yeah. It is in, I think that's in Symphony of the Night. But I was looking it up online, and I'm like, well, I wonder if, like, somebody had to have taken the assets from this game and, like, tried to make a Castlevania 3 remake, right? So I looked it up, and there's 2 of them. And I was like, that's awesome. So I kind of want to find one of those and try them out. Because
Yeah.
I really love Castlevania 3.
3 is my favorite of the side scrollers.
Yeah.
not the Metroidvanias. 3 is my favorite, like, side scroller
Yeah.
of the Castlevania series.
After watching, and I know I talked about this a long time ago, but after watching Becky play Simon's Quest, if you know what to do, that game's actually a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But knowing what to do is
It's not the fun of it.
cryptic as fuck. Somebody around here has a cart copy of Simon's Quest Redacted.
Oh. I thought you were going to just say Simon's Quest. I'm like, I have a copy of it.
Yeah, somebody in the area has like an actual cart copy of the Redacted one.
I think it's the Cash-In and Robinson.
Is it?
They have a lot of those games like that.
Yeah.
Like they had those Mega Man ones there.
Yeah.
They had the Super Mario Kart for Nintendo, like original Nintendo.
There's, I found a Mario Brothers Fighter for NES at a cash-in or something like that, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm all about hacks if they're like good.
But when you like just make stupid shit just to do it.
Yeah.
Like that website I got the your copy of Wily Wars off of.
Yeah.
They had a what was it? It was a Sonic game.
Oh. Is it the Sonic and Mario one?
No, it was a Sonic game that was like Sonic 2, but you played as I want to say I think it was what's the alligator from
Vex.
Chaotix? Vex. I think it was a Sonic game where you either played as Vex or the chameleon guy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was like a weird mod of it.
You be seriously?
It was like one of those games. It was like one of them. I don't remember which one it was. And I'm like, that seems okay, but like, because it's a game where you're playing just as one of the new other characters that you don't
Right.
normally play as, or whatever. And that seems okay, but like like you said, when it's a Mario fighting game.
Yeah, it was really dumb.
Oh, Cash-In, that Robinson Cash-In has the one game. I would probably buy, but the price that they were going for it, I'm not going to spend on. But they had a Nintendo copy of Splatterhouse.
Oh, wow.
The Nintendo Splatterhouse game. We were playing as like the little super deformed.
Oh
kid.
yeah, the Japanese one. I think it's Japanese only.
Yeah, it was Japanese. It's called like Winpaku Graffiti or something. And like the first boss is Dracula, and then when you beat Dracula, you do like the Beat It dance from like the Michael Jackson video. Like all the monsters like come out of the ground and they start dancing around.
Jesus.
Because I played like the first couple levels of it, because I had a ROM of it on something. And I downloaded it, and I was like, "This is fucking weird."
Yeah, it's really weird.
But like,
I saw someone play that for Awesome Games Done Quick one year.
like it's a good game, but like anywhere I see a copy of it, I'm just like, I'm not spending as much on it. Because I would like to have an actual copy of it.
Yeah.